Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook of Sony's Venom. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. You can also find me on Twitter at Movie Guy 365. So Venom, it's here. Recently released in theaters, not too long ago, October to be exact. Sony, I suspect, wanted to get this out for Christmas. They wanted people to buy it. You know, it would typically probably be a January, February release with the normal schedule. So I kind of admire that they actually did push the envelope and to get this out on shelves before Christmas. So I'm not going to go over my thoughts on the movie itself. I will link a description, or I'll put a link in the description for my actual review of Venom as I saw theatrically. So for now, we're just going to go over the basic story and specs and all that other good stuff of the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. Now, as far as the Steelbook goes, I think it's a nice looking one. It is a matte finish. I think glossy might have been the way to go on this, but there's also the rear. And the interior is very basic. I suspect because of the, rushed to get this out on shelves, they had to skimp on something, and pretty much I think the interior art we would have gotten has probably been sacrificed in that regard. But I think overall it's a very nice looking Steelbook. As I also feel that the slipcover edition of the 4K, that's also very beautiful in my opinion. I'm really tempted to go pick that up as an extra because I do like to get cool collectible looking covers for my discs. I have multiples of Infinity War, Ready Player One, so forth and so on. So I might double dipping and get the slipcover version sooner rather than later. I think overall the cover art is very nice. Looks great in my opinion. But yeah, so Venom itself, not a MCU film, but one, of course, with the Sony holding the Spider-Man rights, we get Venom. As I said, I'm not going to go into the movie, but overall, I thought it was okay. It was enjoyable enough. It was dumb fun. It had kind of a retro 90s feel to the finished product. But I thought that Tom Hardy actually sold the hell out of that movie, and I enjoyed his portrayal as Eddie Brock in Venom. Honestly, when the whole thing got together, when he became Venom, that's really for me where I felt the movie took off. But so yeah, if you want to see my full review, please look in the description. I will include a link. So how does it look? This being a Sony product, that's already a high bar. They are very good at their 4K releases. I think that their HDR/Dolby Vision offerings are excellent. And I'm happy to report it's pretty much the same in that regard. It looks very beautiful. It's a good looking image. It's very CGI effects heavy, and it does tend to show off a little bit, but it isn't intrusive in my opinion. In fact, the film itself was shot at 2.8K. It was also upscaled to 4 for a release. I feel it looks good. I feel it looks very, very good. The symbiote itself is just almost like a black pit of just darkness. And it looks great. And the effects of when it's moving around and that kind of thing, and with the other symbiotes, that also is good stuff to look. Believe it or not, despite, a lot of the film taking place at night, there's a lot of Dolby Vision pop in this. There's the usual suspects: gunfire, lighting, those kind of things, but also just the attention to detail. I don't remember seeing so much detail on the rippling effect of Venom when I saw it in the theater. And one of the benefits about seeing it at home and on a very decent 4K set is you get that extra level, and it's stuff that you won't get in a standard Blu-ray. And I think the picture it's a beautiful looking picture. It really is. It's something that I was anxious to see. Wasn't invested so much into the story this time when I reviewed it on disc. I was just really picking out things that I liked about the Dolby Vision, and it looks great. The nighttime shots are very dark and deep. Daytime shot I felt was perfect. I didn't feel like they were overblown and too saturated, that sometimes movies like The Meg can be, but it looked great. It actually looked almost reference quality, in my opinion. Sony just knocks it out of the park. I think they do a great job as far as the picture quality goes. Now, how does the audio sound? The Dolby Atmos is, for lack of a better word, just aggressive and just thunderous. It's very good. There's a lot going on in this movie. It's very action heavy, and you get so much. The LFE gets a proper workout, like, you know, and it's just, there's a lot going on at any given time through your surrounds. I would just crank this up. This is not something you want to watch on your TV screen. You would do it such a disservice by doing so. You need the surround sound turned up. You need that Atmos going. It sounds just, oh, wow. It's demo material. I'll say it. Leave this on, and you know, if you want to impress somebody with how it sounds and looks, this is good demo material, to be honest. It sounded great. There's a lot going on. Dialogue, I felt, was very clear, easy to understand. Even I felt in the theater itself that there was a little muffling issues, but I didn't pick that up at all this time around. I think you know, having things properly adjusted helps things, and sometimes the theater you go to isn't the best experience. And more, it's like our own home theaters can just really show what's going on and hear what's going on in a degree that, you know, it's more of an enjoyable experience, to be honest. So yeah, overall, I feel that Sony's Venom, while slightly disappointed in the movie, it's still a fun time. It's not to be taken seriously. Tom Hardy's amazing in it. You know, we've got a gorgeous looking picture. I would highly recommend getting this in 4K if you can. I mean, just do yourself a favor and do it. The Atmos is just, it's great. There's a lot to be heard. So yeah, I'm very impressed with how this turned out. So congratulations to Sony for another good looking disc. And please leave your comments below. Did you pick up Venom? What did you think of picture, audio? Well, tell me, you know, leave your comment below there. So please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.